Hey folks, welcome to Butterfly Bricks and I hope you're all well. In today's video I'm going to cover two heavily discounted Batman sets right now. These have both been out for over a year and they are the Batcave Clayface Invasion and the Batwing Riddler Heist. Both excellent sets which really capture the essence of the Batcave from the New 52, Rebirth and the animated series, and of course the 1989 Batman film. The Batcave is down from £95 to around £60 or £70 online, and in some stores the Batwing is picking up for £30, which is originally £50, so you can essentially get them both for the same price that the Batcave was at launch. And you know, this isn't a review, I don't do reviews. I think there are way better people out there who do reviews, especially Jan Bricks. I really value his opinion, but looking at these sets as a DC superfan myself, I can tell you they tick every box and do the Batcave and the Batwing justice. I have some of the Lego Batman movie sets and they are quite specific to the movie, and yes, they are brilliant, but we were overdue for a proper Batwing and a Batcave, and Lego delivered with this. If you are a DC Batman fan and you haven't quite committed to this yet, then now is the time. The Batwing set is totally worth the original £50, but for £30 just now, it's a steal. The Batcave itself has so much going on, and you'd expect that for a 1001 piece set, and they've used the bricks well in the design. It's got an interesting build with no repetition really, and a good use of new and old parts. The tower connecting to Wayne Manor is definitely a highlight play feature for me. I think some would have liked a rotating Batmobile area, but I really do like this feature, it really adds to the set. Let's take a closer look at the Batwing set now. If you're picking this up cheap, then you've got a lot for your money. It's a really thoughtful put together set that certainly messes around with the Batman lore a bit, with the clearly 89 Batwing and a modernish GCPD car, but then a non-canon Riddler chopper with a 60s design, which is very cool. It's also bigger than you think too, and the safe is a clever design and adds a nice touch to the set. And I like how Lego have kept its timelines a bit vague. It's a collection of Batman ideas over the last 80 years. The Riddler is a nice version in the light green. He's definitely a new 52 style version to me. Batman looks good in the grey, and Commissioner Gordon is a nice version, quite reminiscent of the Nolan films. And Shazam comes to this set too, but my kids are playing with him at the moment. The Gotham police car is fantastic. I wish Lego just made sets like this anyway. A full GCPD vehicle range would be awesome and massable. I'd love to have a few of these cars. It's a very cool design and it's nice in this blue. You could imagine this selling separately for £12 as a standalone set. The safe is a Brawlby side build which actually locks, which is another brilliant play feature. Check it out, how cool is this? So smart. And now the chopper itself has the usual playability, spinning rotors and that, and if this was a standalone set, it'd probably be around £16 or £17. The Riddler doesn't really have a vehicle in universe, but I quite like this thing. So now let's check out the Batwing. I love this. To actually have a 1989 style Batwing from Lego is a dream come true. It's in perfect scale, it's got curves in the right places and has a good selection of working weapons. Lego have made a few Batwings in the past which have been interesting, but this is certainly the gold standard now. You could easily modify it, and my kids have used this wee cubby hole in the back for some batarangs. My kids have been messing about with it today and they have changed a few tiles whilst playing, and I noticed just how durable it was when they were playing with it. It really is a good little build. The canopy is spot on and just the right size, and the interior looks great. I think just with the parts budget they had for this, they have made the most comprehensive Batwing they could have made, and it looks exactly like the iconic version from the 1989 film. There are potentially a few minor improvements to make, like a full black underside and maybe a Gatling gun on the wing like the movie version, or perhaps the big scissors that had to cut the Joker's balloons, but really I'm happy with this, it is such a good little build. Now onto the Batcave, and this Catwoman figure is absolutely lovely and I really like having her in the 80th anniversary set as she's such an iconic character. Batwoman is going to be a great collectible figure for sure. I'm more of a Batgirl fan, but she is cool and definitely going to be sought after in future. Great to have Two-Face included as well. I prefer the classic black and white version of him, but this is a good rendition as well. Damian Wayne as Robin here with his wee short legs, which means he can't sit down, but you can still use him in vehicles. But here's the main attraction. It's a brick-built Clayface figure, and he looks just like he's meant to as he appeared in the animated series. I thought the Batman movie version was fine too, but this is the real deal. He's fully posable and quite a simple build really, but it's so effective, and he does, of course, look like he's meant to look like. Thank you so much LEGO for this, and he's going to be collectible in future as well. And here's Brucey Boy himself. I'm not sure the hair's still here, but it's fine. But the suit is cool, like it. And I'll show you later on why it's cool that you've got him in the set. The Bat Tank ATV here is actually a delight. It's a very neat build, and for something so small it packs in loads of details. I also like how they've given us a land vehicle that isn't a Batmobile or a boat, and this is a great side vehicle for Robin or Batwoman to use to help out Batman. I personally would love to have had a version of the Tumbler included with this instead, and that would have been a nice homage to the broad range of Batmobiles that there are. There are so many different versions to choose from, but this little thing is fine. It really is quite a cool little thing. Now, just show you the size in comparison to something like the Friends Hotel, and you can see it's actually quite big, and it's tall enough to give it a cave-like feel underneath in these wee caverns where the other little details are. It's plausible enough to even be able to build a Wayne Manor on top of this, and it would still not be massive. The prison section is small, but that's all you need. There's a simple breakout function on the side here, which really adds a nice little play feature. Again, another wee play feature. It's just great. The communications tower on the left also doubles as a landing platform for the Batwing, and its ability to hold the Batwing is fantastic. It's just how it is in the comics and the animated series, and in Batman Forever too. It's kind of supported upwards. It looks great. And under here is a spot-on reference to Batman history with the Joker card, the giant penny from the Penny Plunderer, and the animatronic Dino too. They are all tiny, but that's fine. The jetpack on the left is a sweet side build for one of the heroes, and now the Bat computer. And I think this is the best version they have ever done. Annoyingly, they are stickers, but the graphics are nicely detailed with this accurate Gotham City map and loads of wee references too. Batman's chair is a simple wee build, and this step up on the side, it is a little bit high, but you need that height to make it work. Easy to modify this and add stairs yourself. And there's the cool inclusion of a wee gym on the side here with the weights. And under here, there's some spare batarangs and a grapple, a well thought out inclusion for an armory for the Bat family to use to help out Batman. And as I was saying earlier, they made sure this was the right height to get this tunnel work effectively for the Batmobile or this Bat tank to go through, and it works perfectly. Now onto the tower section. The red bat phone is another spot-on reference, which is most appreciated LEGO. And if I just show you what LEGO are trying to capture here with the tower, it's not huge, but it really does the job. You've got this nice brown rock details and pipes all on this shiny strut, and this all encloses an excellent play feature, and it really is excellent with this Bruce to Batman transformation. I might build another one on the side for Robin too. It's so simple. And this is why they've given us a Bruce Wayne and not an Alfred. What a smashing wee play feature, and reminiscent of the 60s TV show. I absolutely love this, and the kids do too, and credit to the designer for including it in this set. So just rotate this round and we'll take a look at the rear. And it's not ugly. The rock pieces are facing out, and you could easily extend it or make a waterfall or put a Wayne Manor on top. It's quite a pleasing entrance to the Batcave. You can even turn around the Batwing if you wanted to display it this way as well. There's lots of options. Now overall, this to me is the most comprehensive Batcave and Batwing set we've ever had yet, and the prices right now are really good in July 2020, and they'll remain like that probably until August, and that's across all territories. The new 2020 summer sets are out and they are a bit underwhelming to me. There's no new Batcave and that's fine, but the mobile truck command centre seems massively overpriced for a Batman police truck. So we're in that natural process of retirement for LEGO sets, and it is underway right now, and I can't recommend these sets enough. If you are a collector, then they're an obvious win as they have so many references, they have great figures, Batwoman is going to be collectible, and Shazam, the Clayface figure is a delight and you won't see him for a while, and there's the GCPD car, which is a great addition. But just generally, as a Batman fan, this is about as good as it gets for a Batcave and Batwing, and it's cheap right now. If you want to see my speed builds of all these sets, then check out my speed build playlist, and for all other Batman creations and videos, check out the Gotham City playlist for more. What do you think? Is it one of the best Batcaves and Batwings? Are you going to get it yourself? Get a bargain? Let me know. And if you like what I do here and want to support a wee YouTube channel like me, then why not subscribe and hit the notifications so you don't miss a thing. Bye, see you next time.